I tell you, whatever they say, the animal's suffocating bug has not been fixed. So hello guys and welcome back to my Minecraft tutorial. This is episode 67 and in today's episode we're going to be taking a look at our first 1.6 feature, and that is the addition of carpet. So yeah, I've just been over at the farm and I've collected up some wool because we're going to need that, and we are now going to craft up for the first time some carpet. So carpet was a new block that was added in 1.6, which it eliminates the need for this, having to use wool blocks in the floor. We don't need to use that anymore because we now have carpet, so that kind of helps, doesn't it? As far as wool is concerned, I don't think I have much of it, so we should be okay, I guess. I mean, I thought I had more wool than that, but never mind. We are going to be reusing some. So, yeah, the first thing that we really need to do is craft some, I guess, don't we? So, carpet can be crafted in your small or big crafting window, doesn't really matter. You just need to put 2 pieces of wool next to each other and you get 3 carpet. So, carpet looks much like snow does, in a sense that it can be placed on the ground. Very quick to just break up with your hand, or I think you could break it a little bit faster with shears. I don't really notice a difference, to be honest, but you can get 3 carpet for 2 wool, so it's a nice trade-off there. And it can be in 16 different colours. However, unlike wool, you cannot dye it while it's in this form. You need to dye the wool first and then craft the carpet, which is why we are going to take up this wool right here, this blue wool that Alfred is very kindly standing on. There we go, and I'm also going to get some wooden planks now. And do I have any glowstone left? I do. Excellent. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you a cool trick that you can do with carpet, which eliminates the need for torches. So we're going to craft up some blue carpet, and to do that you're going to need 2 pieces of blue wool next to each other. And oh, my pack is all full. Let me just deposit some of this stuff. Let me see, let's get rid of a few things so that we can pick up that carpet. And now what we can do is we can fill this in with wooden planks, and we're going to put the carpet on top. But first we want to take these 2 planks out. Do I have an axe? No. Did not bring my axe. I think it's broken at the moment, I'm not sure. So now what we need to do is we need to put the glowstone in the floor, and then what we can do is we can cover it up with carpet and the light will still pass through. So it's going to be bright enough in here despite there being carpet over the light, and we don't need all these torches everywhere anymore. So we can take these down and it looks a lot more homely in here now, and I really like the addition of carpet. Now, as you can see here, it does look as if it is raised up a little bit. However, if you check the F3 screen, if I walk on it, you're not raised up at all. So, as far as carpet is concerned, it's just treated as a block with no hitbox. It only has a bounding box. So, that's pretty handy stuff. It means that you do not get raised up, and it kind of just provides a little nice raised effect there. So there are some more advanced uses for carpet, such as in redstone machinery, and people have made hidden doors with it and stuff, but we're just going to keep it simple for right now, and we're going to craft up a bunch of carpets for different buildings that we have around the world here. So I'm thinking that we want a red carpet, maybe. I'm thinking a black carpet for the blacksmith, a purple carpet for the wizard's tower. The brewery, it doesn't really suit, so where's my lapis? Ores and gems. Here we go. And I think that will be all the carpet we'll really need to craft, really. What other buildings do we have around the world here? It's not really that useful in the farm. Neither is it really that useful in any of the farm buildings, so I think we're just going to stick to that. So I'm going to show you a little bit more about how you would deal with dyeing carpet. So first thing you need to do is, say if we want to make a purple carpet, we obviously need to get some red dye, and just like we did before, you need to mix them to get purple dye, and now you need to put your wool in here and your dye in here anywhere, and you will get 2 purple wool, and then you put 2 wool next to each other, and then you'll get the purple carpet. So you can't, say for example, put a carpet piece in here and then put lapis in here. It's not going to work. You need to have dyed the wool before crafting it into carpet. So that's just something to always remember when using these things. So now let's, I guess, let's make some more wool. We can make 2 more here, and then we can make a bit more carpet, and I think 9 should be enough. And this is, it's very important to remember this, but it's so easy to forget. It's such a minor detail that it can be very easy to forget for some people sometimes. So now let's, you know what, let's just make all of that into purple wool, and we'll get some more purple carpet. And I wanted some black carpet for the blacksmith, and there's zombies outside, so I'm gonna jump into bed. They will be attracted by the villager, I imagine, so our good old friend here. Oh yeah, I have all this stuff in here from when I went to the nether. Let me see. That is a lot of zombies out there. So, now we wanted to make the... Oops. Now we wanted to make the black carpet, so where did I leave my ink sacs? They're somewhere around here. Am I looking right at them and I just can't see them? But I am. Oh no, I picked them up, didn't I? Oh dear, I picked them up. That's no good. Yeah, I know, Alfred, it's no good, is it? Let me see. How many am I going to need for that? Shall we make 6? And let's put these together and we will get the black wool. And then we can split them in half and we can get some carpet. Oh, we're going to need more than that, definitely. Let's just make, I don't know, let's make another 6. And I'm going to split these in half. And we've got our carpet now. So now let's go ahead and place these. So, one thing to note about carpet is it's not flammable. So you can put fires near it. You could surround a piece of netherrack with it. And it will not catch fire. But at the same time, it's not considered like snow is. If you place a block on it, it's going to go onto the next free space. It's not treated like snow is, where you can place something sort of on top of it. But with snow, it kind of goes into it and removes the snow. So that's just something to be aware of. I'm hungry, so I'm going to take myself a tater. There we are. Nom nom nom. And let's head up to the wizard's tower. And let's fit it out with some nice new purple carpet. I'm thinking that we should put this on the 2nd level, where the bed is. And look at that, nice and lovely purple carpet here. Nice and ready to be able to be walked on. I don't really need it up here or down below. That's kind of where all my shoes and things are, and certainly not down here where the nether is. So that's that one. So now let's go ahead and go over to the bedrooms in the blacksmith. Oh, I know what I want to do. I want to make some red carpet for the spa. That's what we need to do. So we've got some black carpet right here. And let's put some of this down. Looks very, very nice. Got a nice carpet there. And I'm kind of getting overloaded with stuff again, aren't I? I'm going to have to drop some stuff off. Well, we can do that. We're going to be passing. Well, not really, but we can make a stop off at the brewery. The potions are what's really filling up my inventory. No. Oh dear. Alrighty, so let me see. Can I drop these off anywhere? I guess I'll just put them in here. Regen. It's because recently I went on a trip to the nether to gather up some resources for future projects, so that's why I'm kind of all bogged down with potions. So now what we want to do is we want to make some red carpet. So we're going to need some red dye for this, of course. And we can do this fairly easily by dyeing this wool. I'm going to dye all of it just because I can. And I don't need to worry about not having a lot of wool. So this is going to give us another 12 pieces of carpet. That's not a great deal, is it? Let me see if I can shear some more sheep. There's plenty around, so it's not too much of a problem. So yeah, that's pretty much carpet, and its uses. Obviously, you can dye in any of the 16 colours. There will be a link down below to the episode when we actually looked at dyes. When we originally put carpet in the house with the wool. There we go. So you're going to need, obviously, some shears to get your wool. And then from there, you're going to need to get some dye of whatever choice it is that you want to dye it. And then we will actually, then you'll be able to craft up some carpet to make your buildings look that little bit more pretty. And it does have the advantage as well of you can get away with hiding light in that way. So we may end up doing that in some of our other builds over time. But there's not really anything suited to it at this point. It just kind of gets rid of that need for the double thickness floors. But if you have a basement, for example, you can hide light in that way. So here we are, we're up at the spar. This looks great. I'm really liking this. And I could even hide the glowstone if I wanted to. That looks great. I'm really liking that. Same thing here, you can still use slabs the same way if you want to. But I'm not crazy about that because you end up with kind of this lip. So I'm not crazy about the usage of that really. But I have to say, I really like the addition of red carpet. It contrasts nicely with the quartz. I'm really happy that I did that. So yeah, that's carpet. There really isn't a whole lot more to say about it really. People have used this in more advanced ways, but I just want to keep it simple, keep it basic, and use it for its intended function at this point. We may come back to using carpet later on in more advanced builds, but that's what I wanted to show you as regards carpet. So quick recap, you're going to need to get yourself some wool. Remember to dye the wool first, and then you need to put 2 pieces of wool together of the same colour. That's one thing that we didn't mention. For example, you can't do this and get carpet. They have to be the same wool colour for you to actually get the carpet. You can't just mix and match colours, unfortunately. It would be nice to have a lot of colours, but we don't. It's only the same as the 16 wool colours. So you put 2 together, then you get 3 carpets, and then you can just place them down. You can't place items on them, because if you do, let me show you just quickly what would happen if you place an item on it. Say this wool block, it's going to go like that. You don't have the option to place items into the carpet. So you're going to have to get a bit creative with it to use it properly. If you want to have something like a piece of fence with some carpet underneath it, I would go the wool route still. But you are going to lose some opportunity there for hiding light in, along with the fact that if you have a basement floor, you're going to need to make it 2 blocks thick. Now the advantage I have now here is I can expand this and make a bigger storage room down here off camera at some point, so that I can get more items in into that little bunker bit that I've got. So yeah, that's going to be pretty much everything for this tutorial. If you want to download the world, it will be available below. You can click that link and it will take you to the Mediafire page where you can grab the world from this episode and you can play around with the carpets I've got here. And I have plenty of dyes. There's cactus over at the farm, so if you want to make some green carpets, then you can go ahead and do that. Maybe you want to furnish something else. Maybe I've not thought of something that you would like to add carpet to. Perhaps you might want to add some carpet into the nether because it's not flammable. I have that nice nether base now. You maybe could do something creative with that. I don't know. So I'm going to leave that entirely up to you to go and play around with yourself. I'm really happy with what we've managed to achieve today, even if it was just a very minor tutorial. Next episode, I think we're going to be taking a look at the trap chest. A very short one again. Not that useful, but I feel the need to cover it. Because it does have a few limited uses in survival mode, so we'll probably talk about that in the next episode, and then we'll move on to something else. So I hope that you have enjoyed this tutorial, guys, and I hope to see you in the next episode, and until then, see you later and have a good day.